When you think of the Solomon Islands, you don't really think of kava. It's not one of the first things that comes to mind. But over the last 10 years or so, kava has been slowly catching on in the Solomon Islands and becoming a big part of their culture. Going to the western provinces, I met with kava farmers who came in from 7 or 8 different islands around the provincial capital of Gizo. People in that area are starting to drink kava at home as an alternative to alcohol and other intoxicants. They are facing a lot of challenges in learning how to properly dry kava, bag it, and bring it to the hubs for export, but they're really catching on, and over the past 5 or 6 years, the difference in quality has gone up a lot. Going to Malaita, it was really eye-opening to see how far along the kava production industry is there. I met with a lot of farmers who are really excited about the future of kava. During the coronavirus pandemic, there was a lot of issue with farmers finding an international market for the kava they were growing. So they were discouraged by that. But then the market started improving a couple years ago. People started buying kava again. And I think most importantly, some of the processing of the kava and the purchasing of the kava moved to Malaita. Farmers are able to get their kava out of the ground, to dry it, and then get it to a buyer within a few hours. And there's a company operating in Malaita that buys the kava from them.
This place started back in in the 80s. Our grandparents buy this place. When they come here, they do protecting the land. They conserve the land. When I went to agricultural school, I come back and introduce them the new ways of farming, like agroforestry farming, where we integrate plants and animals. We work the land in a different setting. Also, this community is one of the pioneer communities too in this highlands region of West Para that we grow kava.
Kava am good to mas. Me help me follow the family. Side lo needs me follow family. Side work him house. Me follow find him good because me follow stay no malo home, but me follow any big land lo him.
Big things like school fee, weddings, church programs, and help us also build our houses. This type of system it is easy to grow kava with taro and bananas, and also it maximizes the use of the soil.
So you have food, you can have food security and also
food security
investment in kava.
In short term, like from 6 to 1 year, you can have food from the banana or cells of the taro. There are some challenges that farmers face, like transportation, because most places where they grow kava is in the hinterlands, in the highlands regions. So accessibility to the market is quite still a constraint. Malaita is always raining.
Yeah.
And there's a need to support the farmers in proper drying infrastructure.
Yeah.
Challenges too coming up in this region because this giant African snail is now here. It's causing damage to the young kavas. Way forward, I think we do nurturing, and that is a challenge to farmers because the giant African snail bait is expensive in total. Auki, like $60 per kilo. And application in this kind of weather is not viable because the rain spoils the bait.
Yeah. The integrated pest and disease management will be very important for kava farmers here. They have some challenges with invasive species such as the giant African snail that destroy some kava nurseries at times, but they're finding ways to get around that, and they're finding ways to adapt to those challenges. What was really one of the biggest highlights of the trip was meeting with an association in Malaita that is comprised of young kava farmers. And these are young boys who are 17, 18, 19 years old. They came together to form this association where they plant kava. Each of the boys has a couple hundred plants. They talk about the struggles they're facing, but they also are able to find community and social cohesion in these groups. And all of these boys are now benefiting from growing kava, selling kava, and having this group that they're part of. In the 3 communities that we had Kava meetings with Kava farmers, I talked at length about the Kava Coalition and the growing demand for kava in the United States. And one of the things that emerged in all 3 of the meetings that made people kind of really open their eyes and open their mouths and kind of laugh in shock was the fact that there are 21 million people in the United States who now drink kava on a somewhat regularly basis. And here in the Solomon Islands, the entire population of the country is only 700,000. So when they heard this number of 21 million people and 500 plus kava bars drinking kava and growing on a daily basis, they were really shocked and also really excited to hear about this huge growing market for this important product. So really, I think over the past 10 years, the Solomon Islands has become a significant new kava producing country in the South Pacific. And in the next 10 years, it will just continue to get better and better.